Hello, hello, my friends. Welcome to another week of how do I get through my week having anxiety with tarot cards. I think I'm having a little issue talking this week, so that's great. Wait for that because that'll be a fun reading, right? So I'm just using my regular rider weight deck. So I'm just using my regular rider weight deck this week. Really cannot talk. And I actually cut the corners off of this one because, I just like them looking clean. So they're a little bit smaller, a little bit nicer. It's so funny because I use my corner cutter. Let me see if I can find it. I'll show you. Nope. I have no clue where it is, but it's a little corner cutter you can get right at Michael's, and it literally just clips the little edges off. And I use a straight razor and I make them small and pretty. I've done it with a couple of decks. I'll try to add that stuff in the link below. So if you want to make your tarot cards look super cute too, you can. So I'm going to do 3 questions again this week. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to see what's coming in, and then we will see how we're going to manage that. And then we're going to see what we're supposed to let go of this week. So I have 2 decks here that we're working with. I told you we're using the regular rider weight deck. And I thought this was really cute. I've had this for a while, the Universal Folk Oracle. Super pretty. So let's see what they have to say today. Definitely excited about doing a deck review, like a walkthrough with that one. Because these are just so stinking cute. Anyway, okay. So the first question is, what is going to cause our anxiety this week? Oof, and it's so funny because the Ten of Swords just popped out. It looks like something is going to be ending. And that's okay because a new day, we have to remember that the new day dawns. Okay. I feel like too, with this Ten of Swords, there's going to be a little bit of melodrama involved in this. So make sure that you're not adding a little bit of anxiety to the anxiety, right? Because it's the swords, we're talking about thought processes here, right? So if you're having any negative thoughts about the ending, know that the brand new day is coming. And again, I'm really having a hard time. I feel like, I don't know, if something's trying to talk through me. That happens sometimes, as weird as that can sound. Okay. And we have the tower coming up. So a lot of stuff going on this week. Pushing you out of your comfort zone. That is definitely going to give us some anxiety this week. Though I really like the tower because even though it looks terrifying, like let's take a peek at that, right? That just looks like holy moly. I want you to look, how can those 2 people fit in that tower, right? You can't. It's time to break out of whatever's holding you down, and it's time to push yourself into the new zone. It's going to feel uncomfortable. Anything new feels uncomfortable, but it really only feels uncomfortable for a small amount of time, right? So let's allow this to happen organically. Um, I'm also hearing too that if you don't make the changes and you don't allow these things to end, the universe is just going to do it for you. Okay. So keep that in mind. Let's just pull one more card. Oh, nice. I like this one. And we get the Ace of Wands. Okay. So something brand new is coming. This could be a new job. This could be something that really lights your fire. I like him holding on to the wand because it's all about taking control, and even though we're going to let the changes happen organically, know that you're still in control of your thoughts. Always are in control of your thoughts. Truly the only thing that we are in control of is our thoughts. But you can take the reins on this and decide what you want to do with it, right? So a lot of changes this week. I'm actually kind of excited about this because I could definitely ride through the anxiety if I know like something new is coming, right? There's definitely a seed of something awesome starting. And so even though there's an ending, it feels painful, there's something new. So look forward to that. Let's see what we can see what that's about, right? And we get the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. I don't know if you're like me with the anxiety, but I will sit there and watch that pot boil, right? Um, Make sure um, you allow things to, again, happen organically. Um, this is might be a slow grow, this new thing, but that's okay. That's okay. I like it. Um, there's some exciting things happening for us this week, right? I think that's great. And I think that this is going to carry us, this is not just something that happens this week. This is something new starting. And boy, I feel like this is going to be big for everybody. So love it. And so I pulled one more card just to kind of see, because I'm a little extra card kind of girl. This one is Mystery, Revelations, Discovery, Secrets Unveil. So wait for it, because I think that if you didn't realize that these new things were starting, you're going to definitely know it now. And like I said, great, it's going to give us a little bit of anxiety, but don't be that donkey who kind of puts their heels in the dirt and won't go forward. Um, we can't always go forward on our own comfort level. Sometimes things have to feel uncomfortable, right? So that's okay. It's going to feel uncomfortable this week. It's going to be awesome. Just go with it. So let's see, what messages does the universe have for us about our fears, right? Like how can we deal with them this week? Oh, we get the Empress in reverse. That's all about self-care. Um, you know, do a little deep dive inside and see, what are you saying to yourself? Again, the only thing we can really control are our thoughts. But that doesn't mean that our thoughts don't run, crazy all the time. And so be a little self-nurturing. So if you hear yourself say like, this is so bad and I'm so bad and I can't do this, be a nice mom. Mom yourself this week. Be a nice mom to yourself, okay? And if you had a really mean mom, I'm really sorry. Don't mom yourself that way. Mom yourself in a nice way, right? So definitely nurture yourself. And this is the Chariot in reverse. So this is telling me take a break. These changes that are coming this week are going to happen regardless, especially with that tower. With the Chariot in reverse, it means let go of the reins a little bit. Even though we have that Ace of Wands with that new stuff coming up, and yes, you will have some control over the situation, and that's great because we all like to think we have control over everything. With that Chariot being reversed, let go of the reins a little bit. Again, let this just happen organically. I think it's going to be some really nice stuff that happens. New things coming up, and we also get, wow, these are some major cards because these are all major arcana cards. This is all about this is the high priestess in reverse. So take a step back this week. There's going to be some inner knowing that comes up. Allow that to come up. Allow that person to speak. Allow that intuition to speak. Okay. You don't have to say everything that you know, right? Keep a little bit back, hold a little bit back to yourself. This is going to be a good week to just kind of sit back and chill and see how things play out. Okay. I find that interesting too, that we get the high priestess in reverse with that mystery card. The secrets are coming out, things are being revealed. That's pretty interesting to me because the high priestess is all about secrets and things being revealed. And because she's in reverse, I feel like you should maybe let the other person or the situation reveal itself, and maybe you just hold your cards to yourself for a little bit. Okay, I don't think there's anything wrong with that this week. You do not have to you do not have to do the big reveal. Basically, this week for you, something else or somebody else is going to do the big reveal. Okay. Okay. What do we need to release this week? This one's going to be important, even though I kind of feel like the universe giving you those messages. That was a lot of releasing there. Um, this is going to be this is going to be a big week. The major arcanas are all about the things we kind of can't, get around. We have to deal with them. Um, The minor arcanas are more of a mundane daily level. It doesn't mean that they're not important. It just means that um, these are the things that we deal with on a daily basis. And so the universe is really throwing you those major arcana cards. So I'm interested to see like what actually comes up this week. Okay, so what are we letting go of this week? Another major arcana card. We're letting go of the Hierophant. So we're letting go of the Hierophant in reverse. Okay. So I feel like that's telling me that you don't always have to be in charge, right? You don't have to be the one doing all the teaching, giving the life lessons, right? When we when we give other people all the life lessons that we think we know and we tell them what to do, we're really taking away their abilities to to kind of run their own life and their own messages from their soul, right? So I think that's pretty interesting. Like you don't need to be the boss this week. We also get the Nine of Wands, and that's upright, right? So you're going to let go of doing all that hard work, anything that feels difficult. Ease up this week, everybody. I'm going to remember that as well. I have a tendency to be a little bossy with people, but um, you know, take a break, take a day off. If something feels hard, just don't do it this week. Save it for another day if you can. And we're going to let go of the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands is actually staying in your comfort zone, right? Seeing the world from a higher, separate perspective. So maybe if it feels fun this week, go out and do something. I know last week was not the week to do that, but I'm feeling like this week is a week to let go of staying in that tower, staying in that comfort zone, right? Don't look at the world from the palm of your hand. Get out there in the world and experience it this week. Let go of everything. Let go of the hard work. Let go of being in control. Those are your best bets. I love that. So let's just pull another one here from this lovely deck. What else are we going to let go of? This is perfect. We're going to let go of solitude, right? So that is awesome because this is the week to get out there and hang out with people and get into the world. Um, leave the quiet contemplation behind. Get out into that world and enjoy yourself, meet some new people. And who knows? It could have to do with this new thing coming in, right? I think that looks awesome. So let's just pull one card more from this because I'm just really loving this deck right now. Um, just to kind of recap the week, and we have Hidden, Wisdom, Elementals, Fairy, Uncover. So I do think that there's going to be some things that you haven't seen or you aren't aware of that are being shown to you this week. That's pretty interesting. Me as well. That goes really well with that High Priestess. I love her. So trust your intuition, get out there and have a good time. Leave the hard work behind you this week. It's time to just blow off some steam. It might feel a little traumatic with the changes coming, but just always know that change feels uncomfortable, but it's usually for our best interest. I always find that even some of the worst things that have happened to me, like the absolute tragedies, have turned into some of the best things in my life. So I know it's so cliche to always try to look on the bright side. And sometimes when we're going through it, we can't see the good that we're going to come, until maybe sometimes years later. And then you look back at like this terrible situation. You're like, oh my God, like I'm so blessed that today I have and this person in my life or that situation in my life because of that horrible, horrible thing that happened. So just love yourself through it. Love yourself through it this week. So that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you have a wonderful week and like and subscribe if you found this helpful. And I think I'm definitely going to do a deck review with this one. This is so cute, right? Lord, I have so many decks, and I sometimes I find them and I'm like, I didn't even know I had that one. So this is going to be a good journey for me too, to like look through all my decks and photograph them and put them up there. So thank you so much, guys. Just remember, not every day is a bad day. Okay, it's going to get better. Have a great one. Thank you.